So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's welcome Ms. Norhaniza Rizuan.
Hello. Hi, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. Today, I'd like to talk about energy. Before that, I want to ask you, how many of you know that human is energy? Okay, only one of you know. And then, how many of you believe when I say that human is energy? Okay, only one of you. Okay. This is what quantum physics has found out. Human is energy. Human basically come from cell. Cell is made of molecule. Molecule made of atom. Atom come from subparticle. And subparticle is made of energy. So human is energy. Okay? Okay. First of all, we need to understand what is energy. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, but you can transfer energy from one form to another form, from one medium to another medium. Means when human is energy, human can transfer his energy to another human. Okay, let's take a simple example like motivation. I believe most of us have certain words or wisdom that we hold in our life. Example like just do it, believe in yourself, or never, never, ever give up. We use this motivation to energize ourselves, to control our life, to handle our challenge in our life, right? Okay, so how can we relate this phenomenon with energy? Okay. When human have a thought or make an idea, he transfer his energy to the idea. When he speak and or explain to somebody else, this energy will transform into sound energy. And when you hear that, about that wisdom, you absorb that energy and store in your mind as a knowledge. So you already have another energy in yourself. So when you apply this knowledge, you will transfer this knowledge into an action where you transfer the energy to do the work, to handle your life, to handle the challenge in your life. So it is important for you to know that energy and human is the same thing. So as a human being, you will affect another human because energy can transfer from one human to another human. So both of us are related to each other because our basic principle is energy. That's all. Thank you.
You missed us, you ignored us, you only looked at those people on the other side. I was expecting your energy. Anyway, can that be measurable? How do you measure that energy? For example, I have energy, and then you have an energy, and then how do you measure that? And how do you multiply that and make it even like 1 + 1 = 4?
I'm just gonna add to that because when you started off with humans energy, the thought that went through my mind was immediately the matrix, in the sense that can we be turned into batteries of the future? So just elaborate a bit on that point first.
Okay, up to now, we cannot measure the human energy yet, okay? But we are working for that. That's what researchers in quantum physics do, okay? But as Mr. Suhaimi said that, can we multiply the energy? Basically, yes. You can go, it's like you go to a motivational seminar, you will really energetic, right? Because all of people combine their energy, the high level of energy. That's why you will also be excited with other people's energy. And then, Mr. Kevin, sorry, your question?
No, as I said, it's okay, it's just an extension of the question, no problem.
So up to now, we cannot calculate the energy in human.
Norhaniza, just a quick one. My tip to you is stop being the tutor all the time. Sometimes play the student role and try to convince the rest. Because if you go into your full tutor mode, You're trying to explain. But if you make it into a story narrative, for example, you could easily have started out with the controversial God's particle, and that would have hooked us until the end. So sometimes our strength is our weakness because we too focus on that. So if you, again, like I said before to the contestant before, empathy, think of the audience, and then you'll get your way.
Just one more quick tip before Mr. Muiz drags you off stage. Okay, this is actually an interesting article, an interesting talk. I believe you are referring to mind over matter, right? Yeah. The concept that our thoughts can actually be coalesced into energy which can then affect the physical universe. Yeah. I would recommend that if you do give this talk the next time, quote Buzz Aldrin, the astronaut. Okay. There is, if you check the Institute of Noetic Sciences in the US, Buzz Aldrin, as he was orbiting space, he had an epiphany where he realized that a lot of things are actually mind over matter, but I would advise being careful because this is somewhat pseudoscience, so you will have a lot of resistance as well as a lot of support. All right.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Norhaniza. Remember, it's